Thank you for tuning in. This is DJ Fob Fresh from Segashiro.com, the Sega Saturn archive, and today we're looking at Galeracer. Sorry for the long delay. It's been quite an adventure the last couple of weeks. We've been shoring up some more titles for you. Now, if you'd like to see a certain game reviewed on this website, send us a message through the website link, and we'll try to push that title up. We're 200 titles strong. Well, actually, we have more titles than that, but we have at least 200 import titles, and we're working to bring you them all one by one. Let's dive into the history of this title a little bit. This game goes by two names. Released as Galeracer on the Sega Saturn, it was previously known as Rad Mobile in the arcades, and this was developed by Sega AM2 and published by Sega. It was first released in arcades in 1990. And the Sega Saturn port was released in 1994. There were eventual sequels, known as Rad Rally for the arcades in 1992. However, this version of Galeracer is the only one that made it to the home consoles. Since this was 1994, this game is a bit of a launch title for the Sega Saturn. However, at the same time, they updated the arcade game. So what did they update? Well, they brought in polygonal cars and FMV cinematics, and an entirely new soundtrack over the original arcade game. Furthermore, they added a save system so you can launch a profile and continue earning mascots in this game, and mascots earn you different air fresheners. So you can get Tails, Amy Rose, Eggman, Metal Sonic, Mighty the Armadillo, and Ray the Squirrel. Funny enough, the arcade version of this title actually is the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog ever in any game, even predating his own video games, which is kind of a cool little Sega fact. For whatever reason, this game avoids the Sega Ages label, maybe because it isn't a straight arcade translation. The reaction to this game is a mixed bag. You know, some people have praised it for being faithful to the arcade game. Other people have said, well, the draw distance is too short. You know, there's graphical glitches all around. But despite all of those, it does remain a genuinely fun game to play. If you can withstand the sort of crappier graphics, if you can withstand the sort of glitches that it has, it does have a decent Twitch arcade feel to it. Right from the get-go with Galeracer, you can sort of sense that signature Sega quality and style. You know, the game is bright and happy. It features cruising butt rock that had me grooving in my seats. You know, that's not to everyone's taste. The environments are generally nice over the course of the game. They change. There is a cool level where a train chases you through a part of a section. However, the game hasn't aged as well as Outrun or other classic Sega titles, and I think that's because this game sits at a crossroads between 3D and 2D graphics. It is a relatively full feature set. You have time attack mode, 2-player versus. The game itself isn't very, very long. You can beat it in, 20 to 40 minutes, as with a lot of arcade titles. This game is very, very user-friendly if you're an import gamer and you only know English. Obviously, as you can see, all of the menus and most of the language in the game is in English, so that's great. You have 4 tracks to choose from in 2-player mode. Unfortunately, the whole set of tracks is not available. Now, I'm a bit hesitant to recommend this game wholeheartedly. If you are a Sega fan and you want to see an interesting piece of Sega history, this might be an option. Furthermore, I did have fun with the game. I just don't see it being for everyone. It's got some major issues, and those are worth noting. This is DJ Fob Fresh saying check out the website, check out our sponsors, that keeps us rocking, and keep on gaming.